Now, the west side of Atascadero has so many different kinds of properties. I mean, west side is anything, technically anything on the west side of the 101. There's so many options. There's everything from a half an acre up to multiple 10, 5 to 10 acres on the further out you get. A lot of areas here, like off Del Rio, Monterey, San Gregorio, Alturas, Balboa, you're going to be in the 1 to 4 acre range. Properties range anywhere from $700,000 for a major fixer upper to $1.5 million plus, depending on if it's fully renovated with outbuildings, maybe an ADU or a casita. So there's lots of options over here in Atascadero, and typically the median home price is lower than Templeton and not much different than Paso, although you have a lot less traffic than Paso. So there's just a lot more opportunity, a lot more trees, which is a plus for a lot of people, and just a little bit slower pace of life than Paso, and definitely more than San Luis Obispo. This is off San Gregorio, about a 3 acre lot, a lot of usable space for an ADU or barn dominium. Late 70s construction, 3-bed, 2-bath, big open concept inside. Ready for some renovations and some remodeling, but it is turnkey. I mean, everything operates just fine. You just make it your own, put your stamp on it. Nice big beautiful lot. Going inside, you can see nice open concept, a little bit of a drop down going into the living room from the kitchen dining room area. Wood burning fireplace can be swapped out for gas or whatever you'd like there. Lots of ample windows. So even though this is the north facing side of the property, there'll be no direct sunlight in the summertime on that deck. So this is north facing into the woods there. That's the main road down there, San Gregorio. Fireplace, nice ample sized living room. Dining room, open concept to kitchen. And then from the kitchen, we're going to go straight into the laundry room. So a nice big mudroom, laundry room. Quite sizable. It's about 7 feet wide by about 15 feet long. So another glass door going onto the back deck. All north facing on this back porch deck area. Lots of opportunity here. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, right? So we're going down the hallway here. We have 2 beds on the right with a guest bath. So bedroom number 1, it's about 12 by 11. 12 by 11 or so with a nice closet here. Bed number 2. About the same size, a little bit bigger, maybe 12 by 12. A little bit more of a walk-in closet on this one, small walk-in closet. And the bathrooms are unique in this home. They both are vanity in the front room and then a separate shower and toilet room. So you can have somebody getting ready while the other person's using the bathroom. Going to the master, ample size master. A lot of the houses on the west side, they typically are bigger than a regular tract home because they were either built custom or they were spec build. Spec build meaning a builder speculated. They built it and then they sold the house. So a lot of those are builder, investor built homes here on the west side. There's a handful of builders in the 70s and 80s. This house is late 70s. In Atascadero, a lot of very similar looking construction, but all slightly unique. So same here, master bathroom, vanity room, going into the shower, and toilet room. Same as before, going onto the back deck. All the rooms have glass doors going onto the deck. Whoops, opened the door a little too rough there. You can see going into the living room there. This is the side deck That's San Gregorio. A lot of oak trees on this property. And yeah, as you'll see when we go tour the outside, lots of usable space. The great thing about this street, San Gregorio, and we're up near the top of the street off of Del Rio in Monterey, is how quiet it is. Very little car action when you're up here. This wraparound deck is really awesome in the back. Ample room for like an outdoor picnic table or like a bench or anything you'd like on this covered patio. And these doors go to the living room, sliding door to the living room, side door to the kitchen. Try to get a better angle here to show you how big this porch is. It's natural wood porch. And a detached garage. So we've got the detached garage here with another breezeway deck between the house and that's the back door to the laundry room kitchen. Going into the garage, which is locked right now. Front yard, I mean, it's level, it's ready for landscape planting. Kind of show you vantage point from the outside. You know, we've got the single-story ranch home, slightly split level with the living room on the back, and the detached two-car garage. It's a little bonus-sized garage here for that extra storage inside. And going all the way around, last owners had a garden here, but you can easily remove this garden. That would become a nice big spot for either a shop or an ADU. But even down here, further onto the property, there is a lot of space. A lot of usable space. This is all slightly sloped. So very slightly sloped. You could grade this, put in another septic system for the ADU, and put another ADU here, or a barn, a shop, a barn dominium, whatever your heart desires. This property is on the mutual water company. So in Atascadero, it's not city water, it's actually a mutual water company. So the owners of the properties are the shareholders in the company. It's kind of like a co-op. So we have a very strong water supply and a very strong water organization. So our costs are lower than a lot of the neighboring areas, and they're not grouped together with your sewer and trash like some other cities are. The city doesn't have access to the water usage because it's not city owned. So the sewer rates are on your property tax bill in Atascadero if you're on sewer. Whereas this house is on septic. So there's no sewer bill because you're on septic. So this is the back side of the property. Still a lot of flat usable space. There is a gas easement for the gas company way over there. An electrical easement. You can see the gas easement sign in the distance, and the electrical easement. So that's quite a bit. That's at the edge of the property line, way over there. So there's still all this space that you can use. So where the garden is, this whole area out here, like I said, it's about 3 acres or so, a little less than 3 acres. And this is the back side of the house. Right here, this is the primary bedroom here, or the primary bedroom, or the second bedroom window there. So the primary bedroom, and then a crawl space going underneath the home, so you could use for storage or accessing everything. Yeah, lots of usable space on this property. There's no shortage of usable space, which is great, which is pretty normal on the west side of Atascadero, unless you're in an area that is very sloped. When you're on the west side, you either get very sloped properties, or you get little pockets of little valleys and little hilltops like this one. This one's sort of like on a hilltop. Beautifully maintained. The trees have been trimmed regularly. So these logs here. Here's the back side of the deck. It's kind of the view from the road. This house is ready to be remodeled and be modernized, and all said and done, probably worth like mid 900s once it's fully remodeled. Yeah, but just to give you an idea of what a house in the west side of Atascadero and built in the late 70s looks like on roughly 3 acres. Take a little walk around here. We have our septic lids here, recently pumped. You know, if you're not familiar with septic, you'd have to get your septic tanks pumped once every 5 years if it's just 2 people. If you got a family, maybe every 3 years. Property line goes all the way up to here. And the neighbor driveway goes up there. So this goes down to the road. Just like, it's hard to explain on the video. Hard to see on the video how much usable space there is all the way down there. This whole front area, this garden area can be taken out and put a barn or an ADU over there. This whole fenced in front yard too. It's beautiful up here in West Atascadero. Here we're down here on the road, taking a look at the home from down below, kind of get an idea of what the road looks like. Nice quiet road. I haven't seen a car in about 10 minutes. This is San Gregorio, kind of up almost halfway to the top of the hill. And take a look at the home itself from this vantage point. Nice country road. Really well maintained local properties, a lot of brush clearance and tree clearance. A lot of people have to do that for their fire insurance. But pretty private. I mean, you could hang out up on the deck in the morning with your coffee, or in the evening, glass of wine or something, and it's pretty private. Someone would have to be driving pretty slow and staring up the hill to see you up there. But nice little country road. Pretty typical west side of Atascadero.